Rachel Bortz's 3-year-old son was taken into state foster care after his infant brother died, but the family says it has done nothing wrong. Fox2's Tony Thomas joins us now live from Roswell tonight with more on that. Tony?
Roswell police are investigating the death of little 5-month-old Dylan Bortz. No charges have been filed, but the family says that doesn't seem to matter. They insist they're being sucked into a system that assumes guilt. They say it's tearing them apart.
No, I like quiet noises.
Just before Christmas, 3-year-old Jackson Bortz plays in his grandparents' home. Days later, his family's life would fall apart. 5-month-old brother Dylan would die. The family says he just stopped breathing. They never suspected complications from an accidental fall a few days earlier. But authorities say the infant had a head fracture, and DFACS moved in, taking 3-year-old Jackson into foster care.
He now no longer has any rights to his parents, to his family, to his uncles, his aunts, his grandparents. He has no rights. He has been made a prisoner.
The state at first allowed Jackson to stay with his grandparents, but authorities say the parents broke visitation rules, which the family says were vague to begin with. So now the parents can only have 1-hour visits.
He asked the whole time, I want to come home, I want to come home. And I mean, how do you explain to a 3-year-old? Well, the judge said you can't.
The family has set up a command post of sorts and is fighting DFACS with all its might. They have plenty of help, too. At a court hearing today downtown, dozens of friends and even strangers voiced support.
This family hasn't even had a chance to grieve. I mean, they lost a baby, and that's hard enough, but to be losing a child and then fighting to get the custody of their only other son back, it's a travesty.
We continue to try to see what we can do to get Jackson his rights back.
All right.
To get
Jackson.
him out of jail.
We're not going to give up.
Bye.
Now, the family says the juvenile court judge ruled today while they hadn't broken any specific rules, that little Jack must still remain in foster care. A DFACS spokesperson told us earlier today the agency, quote, tries to place children with other relatives when possible. And the agency says it doesn't assume anything when it comes to a child's injuries or child safety. Live in Roswell, Tony Thomas, Fox 5 News.
So, Tony, what's next for the Bortz family? What recourse do they have?
They are trying to put pressure on the legislature, on lawmakers, and on the governor's office, and also waiting for their next court appearance.
How much time are we talking about?
They don't know. It could take weeks as far as they're concerned. They're hoping to put pressure on and have results immediately, but that is the big unknown right now.
All right, Tony Thomas, live in Roswell. Thank you.